Howdy do, Rangeroos. We are going to go ahead and make this shape and then dimension this shape in a drawing. So let's go ahead and minimize that. New, part. Going to create a 2D sketch, choose our standard axis, and there's many ways that you can do this. This just happens to be one of them. I'm going to start off with a rectangle and make it 1.75 long and make it 1.25 wide. Zoom on out, finish the sketch, and then I am going to extrude it 0.5 thick. So extrude 0.5. Okay, now create a 2D sketch, and I'm going to make our top portion. So pop in another rectangle, and I will make that 0.5 times 1.25. Okay, so we've got that. Finish the sketch. Then I will extrude that out so that it is I'll let this do the math. 1.25 minus 0.5. There we go. So now we have the basic L bracket that's done, which is a good thing. Now we have to do a couple other things. I'm going to hollow out this portion, so create a 2D sketch and pop in a rectangle. Now I'm going to dimension this so that it is 0.25 from there, 0.25, and then the same thing, 0.25. Finish that, extrude that inwards, and that is, let's see, how deep does it go? 0.25. So instead of going out that way, we will cut it in. There we go. So now we have that in there. Now we need to make a separate cut going in that way, so create a 2D sketch. Do a rectangle, just like that. And let's see, how far does this go in? It goes 0.75 in, so that's 0.75. And how wide is it? It is 0.25. Right there. So now we have to dimension that, and it is on center. So we need 0.5. So we've got that done. Now we'll cut that in. So we'll extrude it, and we will cut like that, and we want it 0.5. So there we have our finished shape. I'm going to go ahead and save this. File, save as. I'll save it as, let's see, on my desktop, part 1, save. Now that we have part 1 saved, we have to go and do a drawing. So file, new, drawing. And this will bring up the drawing sheet that looks very similar to your engineering notebook. Now base, we have to open the existing file, and I'll find part 1 right there. And we can see that it's floating around. I am going to want, let's try right now, top, front. There we go. That is what I'm going to want. So this is the bottom in this case. I'm going to select 2:1 right there, so we've got sizable, and click, then go directly above, click, then to the right, click, and then down, click. Right click and create. So now I have all my views. Now it's time to actually do some dimensioning. So pay close attention so you know how to dimension this properly. We're going to go to Annotate and click on Dimension. And we've got a number of dimensions to do. The first dimension I'm going to do is from here to here, which is 1.75. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. 1.75. And click OK. Then I'm also going to dimension from here to here, 0.5. And click OK. Now, going to do the same thing, 1.25 from here to here, right there, and then 0.5 from there to there. So we've got everything dimensioned on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the top view right here and dimension there to there at 1 inch. Then dimension here at 0.75. Then here at 0.5. And then let's see, we'll go to the other view. I want to dimension here. So that is 1 inch. Then I want to do 1.25 going across the top. Then 1 inch. Then 0.25. And then this gives us our completely dimensioned drawing right here. These dimensions are not repeated, so you can go through and look at each view and make sure there's no repeated dimensions, there's nothing redundant in there. They're also in line, they're spaced correctly. Everything goes along with the dimensioning guidelines that we work on. So make sure that your dimensions match this exactly. Go ahead and stop this video, rewind and replay as many times as you need in order to get this done.